Welcome back. Now, Deric has been in Tallght Athletic Club all morning celebrating one particular Olympic star.
Yes, he's stationed himself at the home track of our very own Rhasidat Adeleke.
Deric, how are you getting on?
Yes, good morning team. We're flying the flag down here in Tallght Athletic Club.
Lovely morning, Fred.
The sun is shining. The guys are in great form, of course, ahead of the semi-final with Rhasidat Adeleke in the 400 on Wednesday. Cyril Johnston's with us earlier, the PRO, and in fact you're also a coach. And this is where it all started for Rhasidat Fado.
Yeah, well, I think Rhasidat competed from the time she was maybe 12 years of age or under. In 2013, I think she first joined the club. And she would have been coached at that stage by Johnny Fox.
Yeah, of course, we met Johnny last year.
Yeah, you met Johnny, I think, last year, yeah, after the...
Wonderful man.
Yeah, fantastic man. I mean, certainly a legend, you know, in his time. Johnny, unfortunately, passed away at the end of April. And we also lost another long-term coach, Tony Bourne.
And I suppose Rhasidat is his legacy because he always knew from the get-go as a young girl, he said, and I remember him saying it last year, she will make the Olympics and she will win a medal. That's what he said to me.
Well, they were Johnny's words, and I think Johnny's looking down very, very proudly now at this moment in time, you know. And I think he did a fantastic job with her, as did 𝐷𝐚𝐿, who then took over from Johnny for a couple of years before she headed off to Texas, where, as you can see, she's even progressed even further.
Absolutely. That's where she studied for her scholarship, and she's moved on there. Of course, the Diamond League quite recently. She did pretty well in it, and she scooped gold there.
Yes, she ran a fantastic race in Monaco. There's no doubt, you know, and she's also tested her speed when she won the national senior 100 metres here in Santry only recently, breaking another record.
Yeah.
I mean, she 50-odd Irish records under her belt. And then to go and win silver medal there, the recent European Championships.
Over in
so it's
Rome.
all been great progression. And then the Diamond League in London, where she was, again, checking on her speed, where she ran the 200 metres.
Cecil, let's talk about the Olympics. Obviously, she was in the quarterfinals there on Monday. 50.09 was her time. She seemed to have plenty in the tank going around the last bend.
She certainly did, and it was a comfort to see her looking around both sides of her and just easing up with almost 100 metres to go.
I mean, who is her competition tomorrow now in the semis?
Well, I'm not sure. I didn't see the lineup in the semis, but I think the lineup for the finals will be the likes of Paulino, Kaczmarek, Price, and you know,
and Alfred as well. Alfred from St. Lucia. She won the 100.
Well, Alfred won the 100 the other night.
Yeah,
Alfred would be a training partner of hers in Texas. Yes.
Yeah, and she said that Rhasidat's doing pretty well. She's working her butt off, is what she said. Actually,
well, and she has worked her butt off, to be fair to her, you know. And she knew once she went to Texas how hard she had to work, because working with those girls certainly has helped her progress.
What do you think are her chances then in the semis?
She's progressed from the semis, there's no doubt in the world about it, you know. Her chances in the final, and I'll be there for the semis, I'll be there for the final.
Yeah, and you'll be flying the flag.
Certainly, I'll be flying the flag. She'll be doing us proud, there's no doubt in the world about it.
Cecil, we'll come back to you in a few moments because we're going to say hello here to Hazel. Hazel, there's a lot of funding and a lot of development here going into the club.
Yeah, absolutely. We rely. I'm the club secretary, and we rely a lot on local funding from the South Dublin County Council. We recently got like community infrastructure grant that resurfaced part of our track, which is like in excess of nearly 30k. But our big one that we're looking for now at the minute is the Sports Capital Grant, and that's because we need a whole resurface. Obviously, with like all the athletes coming through, like Rhasidat, and all the young kids coming through now, we need to have a decent track. So hopefully, in the coming months, we'll find out if we've got that. So.
Yeah, onwards and upwards from there. Now we're going to say hello here to Jackie. Jackie is a mum of 5, and Jackie, you have a son and a daughter that come down here.
Yes, Deric. I have 2 children enjoying running here in Tallght Athletics. At this moment, they are all enjoying watching the Olympics. And this is good for all Ireland, it's good for all the children that are willing to go forward with their running career or even sports career. Myself, I love watching sport in general, and I enjoy every single bit of running that Rhasidat is doing this.
And it's great to have the guys down the track, because I suppose, Jackie, this is where it all starts at that young level, right?
Yes, it's great to have all of us together. This is the way. This is a nice track where every everyone is developing slowly by training, following the discipline that is given to them, like coming to training all the time. It's big discipline, and this inspires all of them and brings great motivation. And for me, it's just a great inspiration and great joy to come here together to support Rhasidat this morning.
Well, absolutely. And speaking of inspiration, we're joined now by two young athletes. In fact, two brothers. We've got Chris and Daniel. And Chris, we'll start with you. You're looking obviously at Paris at the moment. You're watching the games on TV. Is this inspiring you as a young athlete?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Rhasidat's just so inspirational for the younger generation of the country in sport and stuff like that. And she, hopefully she just brings home the medal on Friday and just be great for the nation and for everyone.
You're obviously in the 100 metres. So in terms of your training then, you're under 18s?
Yeah. So I come down here Tuesday, Thursday and do a bit on Saturday and do a bit of gym. So.
And as your career progresses then, where do you see yourself over the coming years?
Yeah, hopefully I can make it to the European Championships and probably hopefully go to the Olympics as well.
And go from there. And beside you, your brother Daniel. And Daniel, you're what age are you now?
I'm 14.
You're 14, so you're competing at under
15s.
15 at the moment. And again, as I said to your brother, as a young athlete, are you inspired watching what's going on over in Paris?
Yeah, it's very inspirational. Like when you see a person from Tallaght who's gone all the way to Olympics into the semi-finals, it's very inspirational.
And for you then, what do you hope to do one day?
I'd hope to win a medal.
Win a medal,
yeah.
The Euros, yeah. The Olympics. There we go. He's a confident lad, and Cecil, that's where it starts, doesn't it? At that young age.
It is at that young age, and I think it's quite important. I mean, like Rhasidat, she tried all events, you know, and then when Johnny identified where our talents lay, and then nurtured her there in that regard, and then developed her skills, and Daniel then added to that before she progressed.
And all thanks to the fantastic staff and the coaches here.
It's been brilliant, and I think it's all voluntary. I think the people who provide those supports, whether it's this club or other athletics clubs throughout the country, they're all volunteers and they do a fantastic job.
All right, we really appreciate your time here this morning. From everyone in Tallght Athletic Club, they've been absolutely fantastic. Here's Shed for Rhasidat tomorrow and on Friday, but for now, back to you guys in studio.
Thank you so much.
Lovely morning there.
Beautiful morning, and a great way to see the runners that are coming up as well behind Rhasidat and what she's managed to do to inspire so many people. So congratulations. But coming up, do you know what? The sport, it does not stop this morning.
That's right. Two-time Olympic medalist and former star Game of Thrones.
Obviously.
How many Olympic medals do you have to win before you stop getting introduced? Anyway, Daniel Whiffen will be with us.
Yeah, so what is it? It's
the whiff.
The whiff. There we go.
The whiff.
He's gonna be with us very shortly. See you in a few minutes.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.